Hi guys, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to have a very simple video, which is just using some of these 12 by 12 papers to create a traveler's notebook insert, maybe two. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to make this video super long, and I think I've shared a video in the past on how I make my inserts, but this is the one I am currently using right now, and I still have a few pages left, but eventually I am gonna need one for this year. And I also have my daughter's, and as you can see, for hers, I'm like really down to like the last couple pages. So even though the next one is like this color, I am not sure if I want to use this one. So I'm going to be making maybe one, maybe two inserts. They're obviously going to be two different sizes because this one is a little bit smaller. So let me show you the papers that I want to be using. These are Topo type papers. There's a few in here that I bought. And the rest were given to me by my friend Susan. We did a 12 by 12 paper swap, and she sent me some of the most beautiful paper, obviously from pads that I didn't have. And I am going to be using like a lot of these that she sent me that are Valentine's. I'm going to be using for that notebook that I told you I have to make for somebody. Now I'm a little bit late, but it's still perfectly fine. She's gonna give this gift like as a late present. So I'll be working on that as soon as I finish making the inserts. But I wanted to share with you the papers that I'm going to pull. So obviously this one, which was, the minute I saw it, I knew that I wanted to use it for an insert. And then I have a few others. Maybe for my daughter, I'll use like this. Look how gorgeous that one is. I know she'll love that. So I'm going to be making two different piles. And I'm going to try not to make it with a lot of pages, because I don't want the traveler's notebook insert to end up being super, super bulky. So let's see. Look how pretty this one is. This one's gorgeous, but I want to keep this. Well, maybe I'll add it to this one. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty. So I don't know if I want to go with those colors right here. Purple, more like a purple and blue. And then look at this one. I have a reading book layout planned for this one. This one's so gorgeous. Let's add this one. Maybe this one. I know you guys can't see it because I'm over here trying to work on the space. That one. Or maybe this green one. I don't know. We'll see. Let me start with these. Okay. I'm going to save this one. So to go in between, these are going to be my color for pages. Obviously, I am going to be using the watercolor 140. Probably take a few pages out of here to create. These are like super thick. And I have a project in mind, so I kind of need to cut this size so that I could like enforce it right there, because I am going to be doing like, not necessarily mixed media, but maybe like a lot of blending, so I need to cut one for that as well. So I'll get this one going, maybe a few pages. And then this one here is a sketch pad I picked up from Walmart. I don't know the weight, but this is definitely a little bit heavier than copy paper. So I'm going to get a few of those. And I was also thinking, so the first thing I want to do is trim my paper to the size that is going to be my insert. In this case, this insert is 4.5 by 8.25, so 8.25 tall. So I'm going to move this aside and I'm going to cut my paper. Okay, I'm going to be saving my scraps for later. Okay, so now that I've cut my paper, I am going to lay it out kind of like the way in which I want it to go. So I definitely want this to be the cover, and maybe a watercolor paper, some blue one, although let's put it this way so it doesn't look upside down. I'm gonna flip this one over, another white one. This may be too thick. Let me see. Well, I cut that one backwards, but I could cover this. You guys see, right? I cut it the wrong way because this is going sideways, but that's okay, because I could always just put a cover over the paper. Do this one this way. Maybe put one of these there, and then the cover, I don't know if I want another one, and then these two in here. So that's gonna create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 pages on this insert. I don't think I'm gonna use this one only because it's so thick. So now I'm just going to fold them in half. It's looking so pretty right now. This one's the hardest one to fold, only because it's the water. I told you this cardstock's like 140 pounds, so it's super hard. See, didn't fold it perfectly, but that's okay. We could work with what we have there, and then the cover, which you see how you have a little bit that sticks out. That's perfectly okay. It's gonna happen because of the way that the paper obviously leans, not leans, but sits. So I'm going to kind of just run it like that and make sure it's as close as even as possible. I am going to be bringing my big stapler, and I am going to put 3 right in the center. Here I'm leaving about, well, I left about 1 inch down here between the stapler, and I kind of want to do the same distance to the top one. So okay, now that we have that, just going to go back, open every page, and kind of reinforce the fold right here. The thinner paper, you really could just use your fingers. It's the ones that are like heavier cardstock that are hard. Let's see. There. And that is it. You see how we have a little bit left over? I am just going to bring my craft mat here. I should get the bigger one, but I'm too lazy to go get it. So I'm just going to label that, bring my craft knife, and I am going to slowly and with a lot of patience kind of dress it to the top one. So I'm gonna be running this like a lot, you guys, because I want to make sure it's perfect. And slowly you'll see them coming off. Once I get to the very bottom, I'm just gonna bring it down without, and I'm putting like good pressure on my ruler so that it doesn't move for me. Okay, I think I've made it to the bottom. Have I? No, not yet. But all of these, you guys can see those. What's going on down here? If you would just go get your big mat, this wouldn't happen to you. Okay, so I see the very last cover in there. That's the one I'm going to, although it's already kind of, look, it's just hanging on there. This takes a little bit of patience. Like I said, don't get discouraged. I just am so anal about having it be as straight as possible to match the cover page. See? Now it's all done. You could do the same at the top if you have a lot of overhang. I have a little bit here, but the bottom is good to go. This one just has a little bit. I think it's just like 1 or 2 sheets. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. Not much, see? That's okay. If you wanted to, you could take a corner chopper and round these. I have done that in the past. But this one, because I am gonna use it to go along with this one, I am gonna keep square or sharp corners instead of round. I just wanted to show you my pretty paper. Show off this one right here. But I am eventually, you guys are gonna see this inserts later, obviously. I am gonna find a solution for putting this paper sideways. And we will be, yeah, it's simple. I'll probably, if I don't cover it individually, I'll probably just take this page and cover over it like that. But that's what, very simple to do, right? And if you don't have a long stapler and you have a regular, don't forget to just split it open, because I've done it before. Just split your stapler open, put a paper towel down on your table or your mat, and then punch it straight through into the towel. And then when you guys just open it to the middle, you may have to press the staplers like a little bit further down. But because I do have a big one, like a super long one, that's just an alternative way, maybe an idea. But I loved how this turned out, especially this cover, because the paper is so pretty. Like all of these are so pretty. So anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.